With only 6 more races to go this year, NASCAR has decided to bring some last-minute changes to the regulations. These regulations will not only affect the rest of the season, but will also cause a drastic change in NASCAR for the years to come. This year, we've seen several accidents resulting in cars rolling over. This is something NASCAR has actively been trying to fix, but so far the problem still exists. But now NASCAR is looking to introduce some parts to further reduce the chances of the car rolling over. Going to Talladega, NASCAR is introducing 3 new parts which will be mandatory for all cars. Added fabric on the right side of the roof flaps, which will block more air whenever the roof flaps come up. Added a skirt to the bottom of the rocker panel near the base of the car. Extended the right side roof rail by 2 inches with polycarbonate, though it will not touch the windshield. These changes are meant to decrease the chances of rollovers in the sport. And NASCAR Off Track is meant to give you the best and latest news on NASCAR. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join a community of some of the best NASCAR fans. Cars rolling over in NASCAR pose a significant danger to drivers, teams, and fans. When a car flips, it exposes the driver to a high risk of serious injury due to the violent nature of such accidents. The car's roll cage and safety features, while designed to protect drivers, can only do so much when the vehicle is tumbling at high speeds. In addition to the risk to the driver, a rolling car is unpredictable, often sliding or flying into other vehicles, which can lead to multi-car wrecks. Moreover, debris from rolling cars poses a threat to spectators and track officials. At high-speed tracks like Talladega, the risk of rollovers is greater due to the combination of aerodynamic forces, close pack racing, and frequent multi-car crashes. Keeping cars on the ground is critical for minimizing these dangers, which is why NASCAR continuously updates safety features, such as roof flaps and added aerodynamic modifications, to prevent cars from becoming airborne and rolling over during accidents. These measures are vital not only for preventing catastrophic crashes, but also for maintaining driver confidence in the sport's ability to keep them safe. NASCAR has introduced 3 crucial updates to their vehicles to improve safety at Talladega. NASCAR has added fabric to the right side of the roof flaps, which will increase the effectiveness of these flaps when they're deployed during a spin. Roof flaps are crucial in preventing cars from lifting off the ground when they rotate, especially in the high-speed conditions of superspeedway racing. By adding fabric, NASCAR ensures more air is blocked from entering under the car when the roof flaps are activated. This additional drag keeps the car more stable and grounded, reducing the likelihood of it lifting or flipping over in a crash. A new skirt has been added near the bottom of the rocker panel, closer to the car's base. This addition is designed to improve the aerodynamics of the car, specifically reducing airflow beneath it. When a car spins or is involved in a crash, excessive airflow under the vehicle can create lift, causing the car to become airborne. By limiting the airflow, this skirt will help mitigate this risk, keeping the car closer to the ground in volatile racing situations. This improvement not only enhances driver safety, but also reduces the potential for multi-car crashes that airborne cars often cause. NASCAR has also extended the right side roof rail by 2 inches, using polycarbonate material. While this extension does not make contact with the windshield, it plays a critical role in managing the aerodynamics of the car. The roof rail extension helps better channel airflow over the car during a crash, reducing the amount of air that can get underneath and lift the car. This additional control over the car's aerodynamic profile reduces the chance of it flipping in a high-speed incident, enhancing overall safety during the pack-style racing that is prevalent at Talladega. These modifications reflect NASCAR's ongoing commitment to improving driver safety, especially on superspeedways, where the risk of airborne crashes is higher due to the speeds and close-quarter racing. Talladega, known for its high-speed action and pack racing, has seen numerous airborne accidents in the past. These safety upgrades aim to minimize the chances of such incidents, reducing both the frequency and severity of the crashes, and making racing safer for drivers, teams, and fans alike. Superspeedways like Talladega are particularly prone to rollovers due to the combination of extreme speeds, aerodynamic forces, and tight pack racing. At tracks like Talladega, cars often race in large groups or drafts, where the cars are mere inches apart, traveling at speeds over 190 miles per hour. This pack racing makes crashes more likely, and when a car gets sideways or lifted by air, the chances of it flipping increase dramatically. A good example is Ryan Newman's crash at the 2020 Daytona 500. After contact with another car, Newman's vehicle was turned sideways at high speed. As the air flowed beneath the car, it lifted off the ground, flipped over, and was struck by another car while airborne, causing a violent series of rolls. Similarly, in the 2013 Talladega race, Kurt Busch's car was flipped onto its roof after getting caught up in a multi-car wreck. The combination of high speed and turbulence caused the car to roll violently, underscoring the dangerous nature of airborne crashes at these superspeedways. These examples highlight the unique dangers at tracks like Talladega, where the immense speeds combined with pack racing create an environment where even minor contact can lead to catastrophic rollovers. When cars get sideways or turned at high speed, the aerodynamic forces can lift them off the ground, increasing the risk of flips and rolls. NASCAR's aerodynamic solutions, like roof flaps, rocker panel skirts, and extended roof rails, are designed to reduce the chance of such accidents by keeping the cars grounded. But the inherent risk of superspeedways like Talladega remain. These new parts NASCAR is bringing for Talladega will not be for all races throughout the season. It'll only be for the superspeedway, as rollovers are more prone to happen and is more dangerous due to the high speeds. Although rollovers on superspeedways look very dangerous, inside the cockpit, the drivers are properly guarded by the roll cages and the hand system. Thanks to the safety measures NASCAR have taken to protect the drivers inside the cockpit, the impact of rollovers is very minimal. Despite this, NASCAR want to figure out how they can completely avoid rollovers altogether. In an interview a few weeks back, Denny Hamlin described how putting the car into the wall is more dangerous than rollovers. "Yes, it's not a concern on my end. Yes, I'd rather flip over than hit a wall," Denny Hamlin said on his Actions Detrimental podcast. "I guess statistically speaking, there's always anomalies. There's always instances where cars go airborne. And we had that incident at Talladega with Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman. We've had cars get up in the catch fences, and there's been some collateral damage from that. But generally speaking, I feel like from a driver's safety perspective, we haven't had a whole lot of flips equal bad injuries. We've had contact with wall equal bad injuries. One just looks more violent than the other," Denny Hamlin said. "When you flip over and the thing starts tumbling, right, people are thinking, oh my gosh, look at all the hard hits he's taking. It's not really. It's more just like, I would think a spin cycle, right? It's not any really hard hit, it's just a bunch of really small ones. It's just when you hit in these cars, especially flat-sided or nosing in, that's that one big spike, and that's what really can cause injuries. I just think that cars flipping over has happened for forever, and it's going to continue to happen, and slowing us down is not the answer," Denny Hamlin said. "You're just going to make us run closer together and cause more contact and cause more cars to flip. So I think it's just a product of it. I didn't really see anything wrong, and it was a unique situation where he turned sideways at 185 miles per hour against probably a headwind that helped this thing flip over." Denny Hamlin thinks that crashing into the wall is much more dangerous than tumbling. When the car flips, the scene looks very dramatic, but since the car continues to roll and slows down instead of stopping all of a sudden, the damage is somewhat contained. But when crashing into the wall, the car is traveling at around 185 miles per hour and is coming to a sudden stop. This is much more dangerous for the drivers as it could cause significant damage to the body of the car, which could injure the driver as well. Although NASCAR has installed barriers to ease the impact of the wall, it's still not 100% safe. It is only as safe as it can be in NASCAR. Besides, motorsports can never be 100% safe. But hopefully the new parts in Talladega will help keep the drivers a bit safer than before. Do you think NASCAR is heading in the right direction with improving safety in the sport? Post your thoughts in the comment section below.